praise the Son more than they praise the Father. And that's what I don't like.
Okay.
Because if we are man made in a likeness, Jesus is our brother. You get what I'm saying? Why would I drop down and praise my brother instead of praising my father? And that goes back to honoring your parents.
Have you read the Bible?
I read the Bible. I listen to the Bible. I receive from source straight.
I would say read it again.
Yes, sir. People praise the Son more than they.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, for teaching us this truth according to the Bible and rule well. And shalom, our sincere argument throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity, and El Shalom to all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, the hopeful elect. Shalom. And the guy told him at the end, read the Bible again, but it doesn't matter. You can read the Bible 100 times. If you don't have the understanding of the scriptures, you're going to be lost. All right. But seeing that little short clip made me think about this precept. This is John 14:6. It says Yahawashi, whose true name, right, who the world calls Jesus, his true name is Yahawashi in the Hebrew. He deliverer, he saves. Okay. And yes, we do worship Yahawashi. All right. It says, John 14:16, Yahawashi said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Let's read that again. Yahawashi said unto them, verse 6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So Yahawashi is our mediator, our defense back to Yahweh Bashem, to Yahawashi, to Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, Yahweh, I should say. He's our way back to Yahweh. We can't just go straight to the Father, man. All right, the Father is not, he's not looking upon us right now in a sense. We have to go through Yahawashi. And that's what Jake don't want to understand. Or just really haven't been given the understanding to understand that. But the importance of, teaching this truth, the scriptures, the correct way. You need teachers, man. The importance of teachers. It's Jeremiah 3:15. I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So the pastors are out here. All right. It's up for you to have that discernment of who has the truth and who doesn't. And we're living in the times where, the true understanding of the scriptures is out. And you got to pray to the Lord that, he sends you to the right men, that he breaks down the understanding for you in due time. Malachi 3:18, it says, then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh and him that serveth him not. Right? We're living in these times. Who has the truth, who doesn't? And it starts off by reading. Right? Revelation, the first chapter, tells you, blessed is he that readeth. Revelation 1:3, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So favor are you. All right? To comprehend what you're reading. Getting the understanding on it. Let's get that precept. Proverbs 4, it says, wisdom, and 7, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Once again, we can't just go straight to Yahweh. We got to go through Yahawashi, man. This is Psalms 2, and I'll start at 11. It says, serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son. Who's the Son? Yahawashi, who the world calls Jesus. Lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. All right, you kiss the Son by reverencing him, acknowledging him. He's our ticket out of here. His blood was our ticket out of here, man.
They praise the Father. And that's what I don't like.
Okay.
Because if we are man made in a likeness, Jesus is our brother.
Yes, he is. He's our big brother. Right? But once again, he is our way back to the Father.
You get what I'm saying? Why would I drop down and praise my brother instead of praising my father? And that goes back to honoring your parents.
Have you read the Bible?
Read.
That ain't got nothing to do with honoring your parents. All right? We do honor our parents. But the Heavenly Father wants us to worship Yahawashi. Now we do, how can I put it? Yes, we honor our father and our mother, right? But in this case, how he's trying to link it up it's not linking up, right? Just because you worship Yahweh don't mean you don't worship the Father. Yes, we do worship the Father. Okay?
I read the Bible. I listen to the Bible.
You can read it. You can listen to it all you want to. But if you don't have the understanding, once again, you're going to be lost in the sauce. Okay? And you have to have the gift of faith, first and foremost, to believe these words. This is Ephesians 2:8. For by grace, which is a time period to get right, are ye saved through faith, and not of yourselves. It is the gift of Yahweh, not of works, lest any man should boast. All right, so you got to have the gift of faith to understand this truth. Now, people let's get that, got a zeal, but not according to knowledge. This is Romans chapter 10. Verse 2, it says, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh, but not according to knowledge. And that's NL Chopper right here. He got a zeal, but it's not according to the knowledge. All right, because the knowledge of the Heavenly Father roots back with fear. And if you fear the Heavenly Father, you're going to take heed to his only begotten Son, and you're going to worship him as well. Let's grab one last one. He was kind of going this in camp yesterday a little bit. Some of these precepts was brought out in camp. Where we at? This is Ecclesiastes 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Once again, the importance of the correct teachers. We're living in the times where you're supposed to be discerning who has the truth and who doesn't. It says, Ecclesiastes 3:24, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. All right. See, he's going into, what he think is right. When, the mind is evil. All right. The mind is evil. Going back to Jeremiah 17. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So basically, to put it all, to wrap things up, we do worship Yahawashi. We do worship who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, right? Whose true name, once again, is Yahawashi. He delivers, he saves. And that's one way we honor the Father, Yahweh, through worshiping his Son. All right. Shalom.